Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for those born under the sign of Aquarius for November 2020. So Aquarius, this is going to be a general reading, so some of it may or may not resonate with you. Some parts may, some parts may not. Most of it may, most of it may not. It all depends on your situation. And there's going to be a big old full moon at the start of this month, so it's definitely going to make it interesting. I'm sure it's going to be very interesting. Anyways, I'm feeling good because the cast is off. I actually thought it had been off for a couple of days. It's been like 4. But yeah, after having very restricted movement for about 6 weeks, this is definitely feeling a lot better, and it feels good to shuffle this way again. The more I do it, the better my hand feels, actually. I've been quite happy doing this all day. More so than usual. But anyway, let's get to your reading. I'm going to give it one more quick shuffle here. That feels ready. There. Okay. So we're going to be doing a simple Celtic cross-spread for you, Aquarius. Sure, getting that one there. Okay. So, the main focus of the reading, 5 of Cups, melancholy, depression. As they say, it's crying over spilt milk, as in seeing the negative in front of you and not the good things that are still on their way. Challenge here, the Fool, taking a chance on something or someone new, or taking a chance or a leap of faith in a new direction. Crowning you, the Knight of Cups, Foundation, Ace of Pentacles, Past Energy, Knight of Swords, Future Energy, 8 of Swords, How you see yourself, Page of Pentacles, how others see you, 6 of Cups, Hopes and Fears, 7 of Wands, and the outcome and advice, we have the Queen of Swords. Overall energy, King of Swords. I was looking for that King of Swords, thought I'd already put him down, and well, there he is there. Okay. Alright. I was waiting for something like this to come, because I was like, I'm looking at the rest of this reading, and I'm like, why for you sad? It's actually quite good here. Okay, Aquarius, so focus here, 5 of Cups. What's going on with you? What's happened? What's happened, Aquarius? Alright. You don't have to tell me. I don't need to know. It's fine. But 5 of Cups here, so there's obviously you've suffered a loss. 3 Cups here, there could be several things, but you've obviously suffered a loss here. The 2 of Cups here that's behind you, that is always a constant reminder of don't give up on everything just yet, because there are things that are working in your favor, there are things that are growing because you've put time and energy into the right things, but the time and energy you've put into the wrong things haven't worked out all that well. But this is where you're focusing on, and this is leading to a future energy if you keep going down this path, 8 of Swords. Okay, so rest of this it seems to be cautionary against that. We don't want you to go down this path, Aquarius. The universe does not want you this path. You've got the Knight of Cups here. I'm seeing perhaps it was you've taken a leap of faith towards someone that did not return your advances or didn't react in the way that perhaps you were hoping they would. You do have the King of Swords here and the Queen of Swords. this is the overall here. So this, you can be dealing with an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The King of Swords here I tend to read as the Aquarian card. So your energy is in the overall and in the main focus of the reading. Okay, so it could be another Aquarian that you're dealing with, or it could be another air sign that you're dealing with. So, Knight of Cups. There could have been an advance towards someone that possibly come across a little cold, is what I'm getting. Or you're wanting to take a leap of faith towards someone that I'm getting, for some of you, like it feels to you like you're out of their league, so to speak. Or maybe you find out they're talking to someone else, is because I'm getting there's someone else involved in this. Okay. But I'm getting like the distance between these two people is a lot greater than what you may think to be reality. But you do see them as being quite close, as a very good match and that sort of thing. And you think, why bother? You know, they already have this person, but I'm not getting that sort of energy from this sort of relationship, if that's the case. They're on the same wavelength, yes, but I don't see a romantic interest here. So with this Fool card, the challenge is taking a leap of faith towards this person. I'm getting this, like, this is something that you want to do. You want to make a gesture towards someone here, but your past energy here is like, I'm getting, it's like you've allowed your mind to run away with you. It's playing tricks, and it seems like this is what's brought about this Five of Cups energy. Okay, mind is starting to play tricks on you. This can continue on if you allow it, and it will get worse. Okay, so that's the cautionary one aspect of that caution in this reading. But yeah, mind's been sort of playing a few tricks on you, and it's sort of towards this other person here that you see as like a threat or a challenge, or, you know, someone that is like in the way. This person isn't in the way, though, is not what I'm seeing. Their relationship is actually a bit different than what you may expect. They may sort of get along quite well. They may be on the same sort of wavelength. They may work in the same field, you know, similar sort of interests, same studies, that sort of thing. If there's a lot of similarity, a lot of commonality, you know, with this relationship with these two people, but yeah, I'm getting quite strong. Like, let's say, for example, if I ask this person, how do you really feel about such and such? The kind of reaction I would be getting is like, what? Oh my God, no. What? No. That sort of energy, and that's why I'm kind of emphasizing it a bit, because I kind of wanted to make it clear. Now keep in mind, it is a general reading, so it's either going to be your situation or it isn't. Okay, so yeah, mine's been running away, playing tricks, getting you wrapped up in all these sort of negative thoughts and that sort of thing. The foundation here is that you've got a great opportunity, massive opportunity. What you have to offer is actually very substantial. But how you're seeing yourself, the Page of Pentacles, it's like you're seeing yourself as like, this is all I have to offer. It's not very much, you know, I hope it's good enough for you. It's like, oh, if you want to come across that way, that's how you'll be seen that way. Okay, that's another aspect of the cautionary part of this reading. Okay, what you do have to offer is actually quite substantial. Okay, if that's how you're seeing it, that's only how you're seeing it. This isn't how this other person is seeing you. How other people are seeing you: very loving, very caring, a sentimental person. And people in your environment are quite supportive, probably more supportive of you than what you may realize. if you actually centered yourself or sort of made other people aware of your interest, for example, it's like you'd probably have more support than what you'd realize. So if you know, especially if they actually know this person, you might be quite sort of surprised. Keep this other person out of it though, if there is any conversation, if you're asking about this person. Don't worry about this other person so much. Okay. Keep your keep your attention focused on about this person here. Okay, but yeah, other people seeing a very loving, caring person, someone that you know, that things that, how can I put it? Like if someone if someone gave you a gift, but it's something they made for you, like it's something personal, it's something with that, you know, they literally made it themselves or something, and it may be silly and small and, you know, bit rough, and it's not perfectly accurate or anything. They give it to you like they're giving you their heart, you know. It's like that's the sort of energy you want to sort of be in with this. Okay, that's the way. I'd like to say that's the way I'd want you to feel. I'm going to keep anything like that out of it, but it's like this is how you should be seeing yourself in a way. That's the advice here. Is if you do have something that you consider small, it's actually a much bigger gesture than what you may realize, and it may be something along those lines of sort of what I was just sort of explaining. If you want to give someone, you know, like this, a gesture, make it something that's more personal, something that really gives an aspect of yourself to them, and it's going to come out much more like this here. Okay, will be the result of it. Might not be the reaction to it, but it will be the result of it. Okay. Now your hopes and fears here, 7 of Wands. It's like, yeah, like you're afraid there's a lot of competition out there for this person. They may be quite attractive, quite popular, quite successful. Maybe only one of those 3. It doesn't matter. I'm just giving examples, but this is the sort of thing that you feel like there's competition in this situation. You're afraid that it's like you can't talk to other people about it because they may have strong opinions on this. But where I'm coming from, I'm seeing that this is quite the opposite. A lot of this stuff, it's self-created, okay? This is a self-created energy because the mind has run away with it. You've allowed your mind to run away, sort of playing tricks, and it hasn't been corrected. Okay, to correct that aspect, without knowing a situation, let's try and make an example. I'm just looking over these 3 cards here. Just give me a moment. To correct the situation, the best way is to first be honest with yourself before you can be honest with anyone else, is the message that's coming through. And to be honest with yourself, this is that you do have something great to offer, and something that's of substantial value, but it's not like a monetary value. This is of a sentimental value. Even though this is the cards of Pentacles, this is what I'm seeing here. This is of a much greater value than what you believe it to be, what you have to offer. Okay. Competition or any of this, it seems like these are things that are going on in your own mind, okay? And it's been pointing out to me that you have the 8 swords here, you have the 7 wands here. You're the 8th wand, or like pretend these are swords. It's like you're the 8th sword. it's like you're fighting against yourself as well. Any of these competition or anything that this imaginary competition that you seem to be fending off, you're actually also doing that to yourself here too. So there's no need. Just go with the flow of it. And like it shows with the challenge here in this, with the Fool card, is to try not to take yourself so seriously as much, because there's very serious people, okay? And it's good to be a little carefree, you know, be a bit lighthearted, you know. Try not to put a lot of thought into this, and try and put a lot of feeling into it, as in, you know, it's like something that comes from the heart, something that's just personal, it's just something that you've created yourself, or something like that. And it may be the dumbest thing, or, you know, I'm not saying it's going to be the dumbest thing, but it's just like other people may see it as like something silly or blah blah blah. This person though, however, like for example, you might make a silly paperweight. Okay, it's like, it's not the most creative thing in the world, but it's just something that you come up with. They're going to be using that paperweight on their desk, like all the time. It's going to be there for the rest of their time there. They'll probably won't even mention it. If anyone asks them, it's like, oh yeah, someone gave it to me as a gift, I really love it. And it's like, it looks so silly, blah blah blah. It's like, I love this thing, it's not going anywhere. Like that sort of energy is what I'm getting. You don't have to make a paperweight. It's probably not going to go down so well, but hey, it might, right? And if you're stuck on ideas, well, you can only go up from that one, right? So there you go. And here with the outcome and the advice here with the Queen of Swords. So I'm seeing this more as the person, the focus of your desire, so to speak. This is a very cool cat, male or female. This is a very cool customer. They have a certain sense of wisdom about them too. They're very knowledgeable, very smart, very intelligent, very quick-witted, but very attractive. They may not be like the classic attractive, but other people are attracted to them, this sort of thing, if that makes sense. It's like that doesn't matter as much with this person. They may be like stunningly attractive, but regardless, like that doesn't really matter that much about that person themselves. Their intellect, their wit alone sort of gets them through beyond of sort of their physical look, so to speak. So you're definitely going for a very desirable person here, and understandably it's I could see why, you know, you have this sort of energy, but there's nothing to fear here in it. If this is in this sort of fear here, it's only self-creation, and that will only exist by you continuing on with this path. If you really, the best way forward, and it seems like it's to make a romantic gesture here. I'll just keep talking about it here. I've completely sort of forgotten about the Knight of Cups here. It's like, that's sort of what I was reading here this whole time. It's the same thing. Like exactly, it's like, if it's going to come, make it like a gift from the heart, okay? Because that's like, that's not a page, that's a knight. Like that's her knight in shining armor, and that's the queen here. So you're going, you know, it's like, yeah, you're going for the princess here, so to speak. And you're a knight, you believe, well, I'm not a king. It's like, well, you don't need to be a king. This is quite a cool customer I'm getting. It's like they've got this secret little smile for you I'm getting to, which you may not see too much, but you will catch a glimpse of it. And when you see it, you'll know that one was for you, but you weren't supposed to see it. I'll just give you that one too. But trust me, this will get to them. It's going to melt that seemingly cold heart of theirs. Start thawing it a little, but it's going to be a big deal to them, whether they sort of acknowledge it at first or not. But it's something that you may, if you end up with this person, it's something that they will talk about with you, you know, down the line, and sort of make you aware of it. Like, yeah, that was actually sort of Oh, I don't want to sort of get the hopes. It's something that, you know, they saw you for the first time in a different way, sort of in this way, and then sort of so on and so on. I don't want to sort of get too specific because you know where I'm going. But anyway, Aquarius, I do hope this helped bring some clarity to your situation. And until next time, take very good care.